Welcome back to another episode of Fatfunny and Friends. Today I got a couple of guests with me. I got the girls from Through It All.
Dallas.
A couple of people from the Royce Empire. Y'all can introduce yourself.
How you doing?
Good, it's T. Gray.
Justin Royce, the Emperor. I was supposed to go first.
Right? That was crazy.
Tell was the star of the movie.
Nah, he was too. It's fine.
So introduce yourself, shit, because I ain't here.
So, the Royce Empire, Justin Royce, I'm the Emperor. We do a lot of different type of high quality media content, whether it be music, and most recently, movies. So we got 2 that came out last year and got some good reviews. Bridgeport the movie is probably the most popular one in the city and in the state, but we got more coming for sure.
You're just moving right past my little questions. But all right, let's talk about background. So, who are you? Before we get into the Empire and the movies you created, who's you?
I'm Justin. I'm from Bridgeport. I went to Fairfield Prep, but until then I was in all the Bridgeport public schools and whatnot. So I met a lot of people in Fairfield. I met a lot of people in Bridgeport and the surrounding areas, and then I went up to UConn. And then that's kind of like how I got a lot of connections through the A60, et cetera. So my background is primarily in business. We did a lot of real estate and we did a lot of investment. And I feel like more recently I want to funnel a lot of those ventures into like creative and stuff like that because people don't really realize how similar it is, and I kind of want to bridge that gap between like the business world and how we do things creatively too. So yeah.
So how did you become a filmmaker? Because you said it was real estate, then now you making movies.
Yeah, so those have like no relation whatsoever, but ever since I was probably 12 or 13, I've been doing some type of like movie, music, scenes, things like that. Like through the church, we always used to do like a play every summer, every Christmas, every Easter. So
You're Christian?
Yeah. Yeah, my dad's a pastor actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I grew up being the usher, the everything.
So can we cuss up here? Wait, I'm.
I already.
Bridgeport the movie definitely has cussing in it.
Did you graduate from UConn?
Yeah, I did 2015. Yeah, I'm old. But long story short, I did a lot of creative stuff like growing up, and I always felt like that was something I was interested in. And to be honest, a lot of my driving factor of doing things in business was so I would be able to fund that. Like I didn't want to be in a situation where I went somewhere and somebody would tell me like whether I was good or not. And you just sit there and go audition after audition, and they just like, bro, we don't want you. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my own thing.
I feel you. Yeah.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Wait, is that because so many people said you were bad?
No, I never really got that review. It's just that I kind of looked at the storyline of people who were popular. Like, if we're like as frank as possible, most of the black actors and actresses always talk about like, yo, they're not being paid correctly. It's a lot of gaps between their jobs and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't want to have that same story. Like, so what would I do if I'm starting now to kind of combat that? And the way I viewed it was, I'll just pay for everything myself. And if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't.
Make your own story.
Yeah.
Did you pay the actors in the movie?
And likes, shares, followers. So
obviously everybody up there is real cool with you.
Yeah, so
family.
It's a family business. So
This is something that we've been doing projects way before this. So this is like just on a bigger scale. We had a YouTube series before this, so we just
So we took it to the next level.
Yeah. And the main goal for me is that with the creative content that we have, I want to have people on salary. Like, so that's your job. You're going to be an actor, or your job is going to be the grip, or you're going to be camera operator. It took a lot of money to get to this point. And, the people who I did have to pay, I paid. And the people that I didn't have to pay did it for the love. And then, going forward, as it starts to get more liquidity, I'm not selfish. Everybody gets paid.
Yeah, it's going to pay out on that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so if you don't mind me asking, how did you fund it? Because, like, we do kind of what you do, not on that level. We can't make no movies. But, like, how did you fund, like, getting this stuff? Because it costs a lot of money. So that holds people back a lot of times and stop people from doing what they want to do. So how did you fund your projects?
The way I do anything is I kind of map out what I want. Like, okay, if we're going to do a movie, like, the biggest thing is kind of figuring out because everybody makes a movie now, right? Or everybody makes a song or an album, but you have to put the quotes because nobody legitimizes it until after everybody says it's dope.
That's what I'm saying. Like it
see
seemed
what
like
I'm
you
saying?
did, like
Right.
yeah.
So it's like, oh, I just dropped the album. Like nobody want to hear your album until everybody says that album's fire, and then it's like, oh, I heard it first. So my way to combat that is out the gate, you're gonna feel like the movie is legitimate because I hired a big time actor, a dude who played Biggie, right? So
Yeah, I said that nigga had Biggie Smalls in the movie.
Yeah. Right. So, like I said, I was pretty successful in business prior to this. I bought my first house at 22. Like I've been renting out houses and doing a lot of real estate since as soon as I got out of college. So I was able to use a lot of that liquidity and
Are you
fund
still
some
doing
things.
real estate? Like,
Yeah, I definitely didn't abandon that for this
I
film.
was about to say, nigga.
Definitely not. Yesterday I had to deal with a freaking pipe burst. So a lot of weird stuff going on, but we pushing.
He being modest. He's low key the GOAT. Like this dude, I knew him for years. He ain't worked for nobody since 19, 20 years old. He been on his own shit
Are you guys
for the
related?
longest.
This is my cousin.
we say
Yeah,
that. You can say
really
that.
close.
But blood, no. But this is my brother for sure. But he business savvy for sure. He showed me like y'all see Bitcoin and crypto and all that going crazy. He been on that way before anybody even talked about it. So.
Well, we can say we've been on that too
Well,
because
you put me on. So he
Yeah.
put me on. So he put me in that lane. That's why the reason why the people that know him don't care about him not paying us up front is because we see the vision and we've been around him for so long that we know if we stick with him,
It's gonna pay
it's
off.
going to pay out.
Right,
Everything
right.
always going to pay out.
We're around the wrong people.
He got the vision. He got the
We
vision.
done fell out with mad people over our movie.
They
Nah, I appreciate that.
That's good. You got them people around you.
Yeah.
That's good.
And it's fun. Like on set, it's fun. Like it's a family atmosphere. So it's like.
Right.
Like there's people who would pay to be on set kind of because it's just like, yo, I want to be able to use this for my actors reel or whatever the case is. Like you kind of also take advantage of the fact that there's no real movie outlets here. So like if you
Yeah.
actually want to be an actor or if you actually want to be someone who's in film or around it, you kind of jump at any opportunity a little bit. And I was able to build the cast and crew based upon people who was just doing it for the love. I mean, some people like Jamal Willard not finna do it for free.
Yeah,
like you see what I'm saying? Like,
how did you make that
Who be on your
connection?
movie?
sure, RoyceEmpire.com got a careers page for actors and actresses.
Oh, I wish
Have
I
to
would
apply.
put in an ad.
I never applied.
You get involved. You
Put in
get
an
up like
app?
everything.
Yeah, why not?
I gotta see your
I
headshot.
act
I gotta
all
see your
day.
act.
I'm good for it.
I gotta be able to see it though. When we sit back and we be like, oh yeah, we're gonna cast her and cast her.
It's not even a cast. Bring me there. I'll be whoever.
Oh word, improv the entire film.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how did you actually get Biggie on board? Like how did you make that connection? Because that's
Biggie
that's what we know him for. I'm not
Yeah.
no disrespect, but like,
Nah, he actually don't even take it as disrespect. Like he knows everybody knows him as Biggie.
and then you show a picture of Biggie, you be like, hold the fuck up.
The funny part about it is like I was trying to avoid calling him Biggie when I met him, and he was like, "Bro, it's fine." But I met him. It's a crazy story how I ended up meeting him. I'll give you the short version. I have some houses in Houston, and down there,
Sorry, just Biggie you up.
down there, they shoot like nonstop. So they'll go from one house for a scene to the next house for a scene. And as opposed to having like a warehouse like in Hollywood where they'll make a different set and whatnot, they'll just call Airbnbs and be like, yo, can we use your house real quick for a couple days? We'll give you a little bit extra money and we'll shoot your film there. I mean, their film there. And they end up calling me one day. And I was like, you called the right person because I'll bring you from this house to this house. So long story short, over a span of about like, I say like 8 to 10 months, I got real close with a few directors in Houston. And they had no idea that I was interested in acting or anything like that. But I would just continue renting out my cribs to them. And anytime they needed something, they would call me. And I would just make sure the joint was situated. And then it got to a point where they ended up booking Willard for a movie. And they needed a spot to shoot it at. So I took that as my opportunity. I was like, yo, you guys could do it here and you could do it for free. But tell him I got a script for him if he's willing to just stay a couple of extra days. I'll pay him. I got a script for him. Stay a couple extra days, and we'll film it. And then I called the director that I was cool with, and I was like, yo, I need a script. I need you guys to get the crew. And I just joined the two together. He ended up doing it down south. That's how I got my first film, Dead in the Day, with him. And then once we got that connection, I said, yo, bro, if you want some more work, I got another job for you. And then that's how we got close.
Was he easy to work with?
Yeah, he's dope. Like how you said, like you just show up and you could just talk or whatever the case is. Like he's really the exact same way in the sense that you could give him his lines. I mean, a lot of my actors are like this though. Like I could give you your lines kind of within 24 hours, and the way I film and I guess the way that people naturally act, it ends up being like flawless because it's right in your mind right now. You get it out and then that's it. As opposed to sitting there over stressing it and trying to go over in your head, and then you just like trip up over words and whatnot. But a lot of my actors, especially him, they're just naturally good at it. So. And I'm not even saying that because I want you to watch the movie. I just mean it. Like, I feel like a lot of people in Connecticut, period, just have the ability to do
we
things.
We are talented as shit.
Yeah, we like got a lot of talent. Like, and we overlook it.
We just need the spotlight.
Yeah, you don't got no spotlight. So you overlook it like, oh yeah, that's whatever. But you're not realizing like, yo, that song is actually fire. Like, or she actually can't act. Or that person can really dress for real.
Have you ever fired anyone?
Of course. Yeah. I fired multiple people.
Like your friends, family?
Oh, you mean like on set?
On
Yeah.
set.
Oh, no.
For you to fire me and not pay me is crazy.
Oh, yeah, nah. I mean, I will. I mean.
But like,
Don't
have
get me
you ran
wrong.
into that situation? Like, yeah, this is not working.
When it comes to on set and when it comes to business, it's a little bit different. Like, when it comes to on set, it's like I said, it's like, imagine, it's kind of like what you guys are doing here. Like, you see what I'm saying? In the sense that, like, I'm pretty sure you guys are probably friends off set. I mean, off camera, whatever the case is. And then your next venture was, all right, we're going to do a movie together. So it's like, if I have an issue with you, I'm going to tell you, like, on set, like,
you
yo.
could work it out.
Yeah, like, yo, don't do this, don't do that, da-da-da. We play basketball together. We, you know.
Be on the game.
Be on the
To
game.
business,
Yeah.
it's like, what's the difference between business and on set? Because you said it's like a difference.
Business is different because it's more, like, money motivated. So I don't have the luxury to sit here and play with you. Like, it's a situation where if I had hired you to do something, then I expect that to be done.
Right.
And a lot of times I'm not really hiring family to do things because of that, right? Because it's like,
It's hard to deal with.
yeah, like now I really got to talk to you as an employee technically. Whereas when it comes to the artistic aspect of it, it's like, yo, we're having fun, we're doing our thing. And then once money gets involved, it won't really change anything differently because I already understand what the situation is prior. Like this was more of a trial run than anything to see like what would you do if you weren't getting quote unquote paid, or you weren't getting any opportunities traditionally. How seriously are you going to take it? And everybody passed. So, I mean, when that money come in, you just pass it around. Yeah. I think that's the best way to do it. You can't let money get in the way of a real heavy export. Because if that's the case, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to y'all right now. I would just be like, yo, can I get on your podcast? For what? You see what I'm saying? But now that we actually have a product, the money's going to come for sure. That's easy.
All right. So Dead in the Day, you wrote that yourself or?
So Dead in the Day was the first movie that I was talking about with when I was exposed to Jamal. Initially, I wasn't going to do any writing, no acting, no directing, nothing. It just happened so that the director that I was working with, that I explained earlier, he ended up getting booked for like 3-4 different networks. So my project was just sitting on the shelf, and I'm like, yo, I need this joint, right? And it was like, yo, I don't really have the ability to put that into my schedule. So I said, yo, just send me all the footage, and I'll do everything that's necessary. I probably got like 20 minutes of footage from him. And then I wrote it out myself. I incorporated myself into acting, and then I directed the rest of it too. So he has shared credits on it, but the bulk of the writing was mine.
So did you actually write a script, or were we just like, okay, we gonna do this?
Yeah, I don't do improv for real. Like,
okay.
I'll give you your lines of what I need you to say, and you can like improv around it. Mm-hmm. But I'm not about to sit there and start the camera on and be like, okay, let's just talk about something, because it's not going to be a real like signature storyline.
How long would it take you to write? How long would it take you to write a script? Because I get bored quick. Because like I've been trying to let me turn on Netflix.
Yeah. To write a script for me specifically, I'd say it took about 3 to 4 days. Like what I'll
you dedicated.
Yeah. What I'll do is like
I think I got ADHD or something.
Yeah.
My mind goes 78 places.
But I do things differently. Like the way I'll do a script is most people will just sit there and be like, okay, like remember SpongeBob was writing the mad long, and that T was like super intricate, and I feel like that's what people do. With me, I'm like, all right, what do I want to actually happen during the course of the movie? And then once I get that outline, for me, the script basically done. Because once I get like 5, 6, 7 different things that I need to happen, all I'm doing is just filling in the blanks. So sometimes I might even just, like for example, Bridgeport the movie, I didn't get word that Jamal was going to be in the movie until kind of later on. So I just incorporated his character already into the bare bones of what I already had. You see what I'm saying? So it's like as I'm shooting, I might incorporate certain different things. I might see a different scene. I might try to buy a location and then the location said that they're not going to be able to do it and I got to switch it or whatever the case may be. So my script really takes about 3 to 4 days because all I'm really doing is getting like the bare bones of what's needed, filling in the blanks, and then just letting the rest, kind of fall into place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now you said buy a couple of scenes, so you was really like paying for locations and everything. Cause I'll be stealing shit like a motherfucker. Yeah, we got 10 minutes for the cops come.
Yeah, so we do both. We definitely do both. Nah, we do both, and I encourage y'all to just try it and make it. Like, what's the worst that can happen?
Nobody likes it.
Yeah, and that's the absolute worst that can happen. Like, who cares?
No, we care.
Right? Oh, y'all care if people don't like your movie?
I'm not about to be in a whole movie and motherfuckers like, boom.
That's fun though.
Like, we be arguing in the comment section all day.
Yeah, because if somebody sit there and be like, "Oh, boo," and it's like,
what the fuck you do though? So
yeah, it's like, what are you gonna? You just sat there and watched the full movie. It can't be that bad.
Yeah, but we don't get
now, if
that.
they turn it off midway like trash, then it's like, okay,
we don't get that type of criticism, so that would just be crazy.
You can't be afraid of criticism. Don't be afraid of the critics. The critics are, they paid to have a reaction.
Negative comment on our podcast, and
y'all be ready to flip it.
You been mad.
Nah, you can't care about that.
All right,
I wouldn't worry about that.
All right, so let's get to what we was getting to. Bridgeport the movie. It dropped yesterday.
Tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, Bridgeport the movie dropped online tomorrow. Yep, but it was the premiere was the 27th.
Okay,
a couple days after Christmas. Yep. He went crazy in that joint too. Everybody loved his character.
So explain your character. What's the movie about?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bridgeport the movie is about a guy who is kind of in a situation where he's battling whether or not he should continue his current lifestyle of being kind of hot-headed and relentless, and he is in church, has a background of like church, etc., and he wants to be closer to a higher calling, right? God, obviously, as a Christian too. So he's battling between like mercy and patience. Those are his two biggest things that he kind of feels like he's struggling with. And right when he gets onto the point of like turning that leaf, somebody starts trying him. So it's like, dag, like how do you proceed with like while you're trying to do better, someone, starts playing with you. So he navigates through that, trying to make sure that he's doing everything the right way. And also profiting as much as possible as well too. So without giving too much away, it's a businessman and he, kind of got to navigate between the streets. It's not a documentary, so a lot of people may think like, yo, Bridgeport the movie, it got to be about somebody that happened in Bridgeport. It's not the case.
I thought it was about Bridgeport, but you just tell me it ain't nothing to do with Bridgeport.
I was gonna ask if it was about you.
Yeah, Bridgeport's the setting. Like Bridgeport's the backdrop. It's kind of like the first episode, for lack of a better term.
Bridgeport as a location.
I wanted to name a movie Bridgeport because
you're from Bridgeport, right?
I'm from Bridgeport, and a lot of times people was like, yo, like we don't have any attention, we don't have any spotlight. We don't have
y'all
anything.
got enough attention.
We got a lot of attention. That is true. Wait, where y'all from?
New Haven.
Here.
New Haven. I'm about to say, like, you're from Oxford.
No, I didn't say New Haven people are saying we don't have enough attention. I think we do too much. We don't have enough positive attention. That's what it is.
I mean, we could kind of say the same thing about Bridgeport.
Same.
Like, there's aspects of it that's positive,
that's
but
why we bring in positive attention right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna click the movie. I'm gonna click the movie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the movie is genuinely like we had 700 people there, standing ovation.
We wasn't invited.
Literally everyone is invited. I don't like when y'all be doing that to me, yo.
It was
red. He's gonna brag about it.
It was lit. Nah, it was like black extras. They had fur shit on us.
The premiere was crazy. The premiere was like, I'm not gonna lie, objectively, it was history. Like, it was history.
Nah, it looked good. I'm like, damn,
You walk in the doors,
they had red carpet.
Yeah, red
they had different people interviewing people.
That's why you gotta do an application.
They were coming.
No, I didn't. They didn't hit me till after the premiere. I said, "Damn, they just didn't want us to come."
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I promise you that
People
wasn't
would
the
be
case.
like that.
I was screaming promotion for like
we
5-6 months.
premiere for a long time.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
was
invite us though? Because if I don't get an invite, I know I ain't Jay Z now. No.
You see how they do me? So what happened was everybody who got a personal invite from me was either a part of the actual casting crew or I was on like your podcast or something like that.
So we're gonna be at the next
you don't know
one.
about our podcast?
So it
He
wasn't that I
wasn't
didn't
on
know.
the podcast.
Yeah, I wasn't on it. So like I reached out to so I couldn't do it myself. I had a couple of people.
This nigga said my assistant.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah, for real though.
If your assistant don't know us, they don't know
I had to
nobody.
reach out to everybody, and then the people that there's people who just left me on red, and then there's people who was like, oh yeah, come on this time or whatever. And then when I reached out to you guys, I'm like, yo, we could talk about after the premiere.
Yeah, dude, we ain't get invited. I want to put on the fur. I got some shit in the closet.
Okay. But we'll have another
I
one for
got me
sure.
a Fashion Nova fur in the cut.
Profile picture.
Definitely would have had a new profile pic.
Nah, everybody put that shit on. It was real
Nah, I
nice.
seen it.
Oh, you seen it?
Oh, you
Yeah,
seen
shit.
it? Oh, you know what's up? Yeah, it was dope.
Oh wow.
You know what's up? It was dope.
Nah, it was. I like looking at black shit like that
They
because you know
put
some
their
people.
jewels out and shit. That's how they step in.
Cause you know how sometimes people they do
Dang, I
shit.
feel
they
bad I wasn't
half-ass
there
it, and It's
now.
like nah, y'all did everything dead right.
Yeah, I was
it was
obsessing
nice.
over it.
It was very classy.
Thank you.
I like that.
Thank you. It was a lot of people there. And then the after party was jumping too.
Nah, I seen that. I said,
Yeah, that
yeah,
was kinda crazy.
I wouldn't have went to that, but the premiere.
It was good
Oh, I
vibes.
probably would have been at
Yeah,
that.
you would have loved that.
It was great vibes. The after party was great vibes.
All right, so what were some of the challenges you faced while filming the movie?
What would you say was some of your challenges? Me just hitting you up randomly?
Yeah, this dude is like last minute with stuff, but I got a pretty flexible schedule, so I'm able to work around it. But he'll tell me like the day before, like, yo, here's your script for tomorrow. I need you here tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So you don't
yeah.
give like an actual script. You give like day by day. Like,
Yeah. So I was protective of like both of the two movies that I had. I didn't want no leaks. I didn't want like the actors saw the movie for the first time at the premiere.
Oh.
Yeah, like they probably didn't even really know what the storyline was gonna end up
We
happening.
didn't know anything. We never seen the movie. So the premiere was a premiere.
So you don't
for
even
us
know
too.
how fire you was until
Yes.
everyone else seen
I
it.
literally
You
said
think you
that
win
in
it? Your part ain't in it.
You show up like that. I wasn't even in
I
it.
wasn't even in the movie.
That's funny.
He was secretive with his artwork. So everybody, at least from my knowledge, everybody that was involved didn't know what we were watching, what we were going to watch at the premiere. This was new for all of us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
So you gotta hack this nigga when you working with him. Like,
Yeah.
Let me see your laptop.
yeah.
nah, it's slow. Like the reason why I do that though is because it's kind of sensitive in the sense that
No,
I
you
wanted
don't
it-
trust them.
I wanted it to be one like
Yeah, I feel him though.
and you end up sending that to too many people by mistake.
Now everybody's seen it. Until
Everybody
now,
know. Oh, I know. Watch this happen. This is about to happen. Like, bro, be quiet.
yeah, nah, facts.
People
That's
be
true.
yeah.
That's
So,
true.
but everybody liked it.
Everybody get excited about they scene, so they sending it around.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
we know
me.
that.
Yeah. Have you seen this? Yo, look at me. Now go back.
I'm
Go back.
mad as fuck. They done sent it out to
I'm,
people. I'm like, what?
I'm
Word.
the type, yo, skip to 12 minutes. That's me.
That's bad funny. But yeah, nah. So I think one of the biggest struggles that I had, I think with anything, especially when it comes to like film and stuff like that, you got to be prepared for just like the most random, weird stuff to happen. Like somebody just changed their whole hairstyle mid shoot. Like
Not like shit like that. You ever seen them?
Here, we can't even change our hair.
No, you ever
Because
seen
it's
a
a
movie?
film.
Bitch, I said wear a bob.
word, like
I want to wear a pony.
yeah, it's a film though. So like if you're in a situation where like I do that scene, let's say July 30th, and then I have to reshoot that same scene maybe August 15th.
I need you to look the same.
I need you, yeah, because it's the exact same thing. I just gotta do other
Now you
parts.
done been through something. Cut your hair off. You ain't the same person.
Yeah. I'm, like one of the dudes had like a full blown beard. I call him like, yo, I gotta do a reshoot. FaceTime. He got hair like me. I'm like, bro, what is you doing? Now I gotta do the Tyler Perry wig on your face.
I do makeup.
Oh, you had to do that for
No, I wrote around that for sure. I'm not doing that. I wrote
Nigga
around
said,
it.
"Oh, bro, you got a haircut."
Yeah, so just being prepared to just be like fluid, and a lot of times too, like prior to making the first film and making the first movie, a lot of people are interested until it's actually time to work. And I say, oh, we got to do that one again. Okay, we did that again. And we're on set for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. And then it's like, okay,
I'd be so mad. Well, fucking take me out.
Yeah. Dealing with that too.
No, I'm gonna have to be like, you're a hater.
One of those persons who can only be in one scene in a movie.
Yeah, y'all want a cameo. That's all. Y'all don't want to be acting.
Give my 4 lines, I'm out. I
Just
promise.
spend get me walking by.
Gonna be an extra. It took me like on my birthday. I filmed like 6.5, 7 hours.
Yeah, you're dedicated.
Dedicated. You need to be dedicated.
When your birthday?
June 25th.
That was that.
Oh, you one of them.
You wanted him to be a Gemini.
Nah, that was the lawyer scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how
We
long did
had
it
to
take?
film in the heat.
Yeah, we had to
That
film
was
in the
bad.
heat. That was bad too.
Sweating every 5 minutes. We got to get a
Yeah.
washcloth.
Yup.
It was bad.
We had makeup that day too.
Oh, I would be so
Yeah,
cranky.
your makeup would have been melting.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that's the thing. Like, it's easy to see and be like, oh yeah, I want to do that. But, like, yo, that's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. No cap.
How long did it take you to edit the movie though? And did you edit yourself?
Yeah, I edited it. How do you even say that? I edited.
Edit it. We don't. You good? Like,
I did the
they know what
editing.
you mean. Yeah.
And bro, it was what I was doing is like, because I had to do 2 movies in 2 months.
So wait, whoa, you did Dead in the Day and that one, and
Yeah, Dead of the Day came out November 27th, and Bridgeport the movie came out December 27th.
you edited both of them.
I edited both of them. And what happened was, it was a situation where I woke up, edited, went to sleep, woke up, edited, went to sleep, woke up, edited, went to sleep, woke up, edited, went to sleep. And that was just my life for like, almost probably like the week before the premiere. Yeah, I was like, F it. Like, at the end of the day, if you put this much effort into it, not even just me, I'm saying like my mom was on set, like my cousins, my brothers, like they put this much effort into it. I'm saying it's gonna be the biggest premiere of all time. I'm gonna make sure you get a high quality product. Like if it's a couple of days of sleep that I gotta sacrifice, F it. 700 people pay $35, $40 a ticket. You gonna get some fire. Like I don't care how long I gotta stay up for.
What kind of food was at the premiere?
The ones you brought, I didn't get no food.
It was just a bar.
You got a picture? You was in some pictures?
I probably should get a food truck though. We gotta write that down.
Pay for the drinks.
I think the bar was. I think it was closed. I could even.
I mean, a
The
little
bar was open.
it was open.
cracker
Oh, it was
with
open.
cheese or
Right.
something, a wing.
Yeah, food. We didn't have no food, but the bar I guess was open.
$40 get outfit.
$40, get an outfit, watch the movie, get some drinks,
I ain't even mad at you.
and after party too.
Oh, it was included.
Yeah, after party was included.
Okay, yeah, that's straight. Yeah.
There's food there.
If you buy it,
Yeah. You had to buy it though.
Yeah.
But the club had food
Oh,
too.
okay.
Yeah.
I need
The
a
after party
wing
was
at
lit.
some point.
People was in there eating, and I didn't do no sections. Like I said, no sections. Everybody could like float around, play music and stuff like that. So it wasn't like elitist. I hate when you go to the club and it's like, oh, you can't stand with us because you didn't get a section.
oh, you know me.
You see what I'm saying? And you just stand there just like this.
When
and you bobbing the music.
we're in your next movie, we're having a section. We're that tape.
Yeah, okay, man. You can stand with us. Right in the middle. This our section right now. Next song, our section over here.
This nigga make sure you feel like you're nobody.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck your views. All right, so where can people watch the movie at?
RoyceEmpire.com. So, I mean,
What is it called?
RoyceEmpire.com. RoyceEmpire.com. So I got like, the reason why I put everybody on that site is because you're able to see the movies that I got there. You could get this jacket if you want to.
This is your
merch.
site?
Yeah, it's my website. Yeah.
Okay.
So
You would make us look dumb every time.
So it's a good question because most people like they want to go to Tubi or Netflix or whatever the case may be, and we'll
Nah,
end
that's
up
smart. Yeah, that's smart the way you do it.
yeah we'll end up having that for sure. But I want to be able to speak to the people who are interested first because once you get on,
Yo, I'm surprised Biggie wasn't like, bring my shit to Tubi.
nah, we spoke about it,
Oh.
and you know it'll probably end up happening. It's just that before that, like you're gonna
I'm gonna
have.
get my coin first.
Yeah.
Honestly though, like
Nah, I'm not mad at you.
yeah, like if you have.
That's your brand.
Let's say you have 2 to 3 million views on Tubi in the first month. I can't differentiate between somebody in Nebraska that just played it in the background and then somebody in
actually
Ohio
watched
who really like cares. So before that, I'm like, yo, the people in and around my city and state, if y'all really care, y'all want to be interested, you know, you could come to my website. I'll give you perks, I'll give you merch, I'll give you whatever you need.
You said perks.
Perks.
Not those type of perks.
Oh, nah, not those type of
I
perks.
was like,
With a K, not a C.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But it wasn't no
Please tell-
food.
Right, yeah, no perks.
Perks for nothing to eat. Know what type of party y'all do?
Yeah, nah,
Where
not that
did
type of party. That is funny. But yeah, you get all the extra stuff if you start now, and then by the time we get to the major networks, I could kind of figure out who my actual demographic is.
Did you bring us a jacket or something?
Yeah, for sure. It's downstairs. As soon as this comes
Where
off,
everybody else is. This
Yeah.
nigga.
as soon as you turn this off, I'm just like, yeah, I forgot my phone. But for the sake of the video, I got merch for everybody.
I always
T-shirts,
bring gifts.
everything.
The
Yeah, I
fuck?
got gifts. Come on.
He bought somebody a poster. I thought we was gonna get a poster at least. I said, damn.
Definitely took that poster back.
Oh, he asked
That's
for
a
real.
poster. Okay, take a picture. I'm back.
If
Yeah,
you
he
bring a poster to my living room and take it back,
You could buy a poster on RoyceEmpire.com though.
I hear
you man
that.
Mm-hmm.
about this coin.
RoyceEmpire.com. Movies cost money, man.
I respect it. All right, so what's your goals for Royce Empire? Like, what do you see y'all doing within the next year to 2 years?
Year, 2 years. Definitely to the sequels to the movies that we already have now. And then I want to do a standalone kind of movie that has nothing to do with the first two that I have. But if we go like 3 to 5 years, my main goal is, like I said, I want actors and creative people on payroll. I want you to be able to say, I want to try my hardest to have this job.
Mm-hmm.
And this job is purely creative. Like there's certain people that will try their hardest to get an insurance job or whatever type of career that they have. I want people, at least where I'm from, to be like, maybe I could be an actor when I grow up for real, as opposed to going and sleeping on somebody's couch for like 3 months and doing all these auditions. And then after the movie is done, you still not getting paid. Like even like the biggest actors right now are saying like they went on strike recently, basically, because they're like, yo, I'm not getting paid.
Especially black actors.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? Come to the Empire, get a job. Yeah, that's my like major goal.
I'll be there.
She not gonna be there because she don't want to put it in the application.
Yeah, you got me
Don't you
fucked
never
up.
I'm invited.
All right, so let's get into some topics, some trending topics that's happening on the y'all good on time, right? Y'all got nowhere to
Yeah,
go?
I'm straight.
I'm good.
You look like I got a trap.
Why you ain't ask us if we good on time?
Because you're not. Well, you gotta go, but we good. We got a couple minutes. All right. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about, get it out the way. Did anybody listen to Lil Baby new album? Wham.
I skimmed through it.
Trash,
I think
right?
it's ass.
Okay.
It's trash?
I
It's
listened
trash.
coming here, no shit.
It's-
And I was like,
I didn't listen to it
Nah.
after the first skim.
I heard
think
like
it's
2 or
ass.
3 songs. I like the 2 or 3 songs I heard though. What's the one where he had Young Thug on it?
But that's everybody like that.
Everybody
right?
like it just because Young Thug up. I don't remember the name. It's just
Dumb and no, that's not that.
Dumb
I
and
like
Dumber. or
Dumb and
something.
Dumber? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was
by
hard.
myself with Raw Wave. I like that one.
'Cause you
but
like
I'm
that
biased
sad
'cause
shit,
I
yeah.
like Raw Wave, so.
I can't listen to that nigga either.
Word.
No, I fuck
Too
with it.
depressing.
Oh, word.
Wow.
That's like
I
gospel.
liked one song on the album.
I didn't really listen to the whole thing,
Fuck
but
You
the
2
songs I did,
times.
I liked it.
I love that one.
Oh, she was on time.
Everything else is like, all right.
It was.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
All
was it
right.
skip?
It's
It was
not.
skip through?
It's not good at all.
Oh, that's like, remember I said skip to 12 minutes and
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people like on social media saying that they wasn't feeling the album.
It was.
every song sounded the
trash.
same.
I didn't listen to the whole thing. So
He
I
was
can't
all
say
over the place on the beats.
I feel like it was mad throwaway songs. He just said, "Fuck, let me put this tape together."
That's bad.
Yeah.
Were y'all Baby fans prior to the album though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I
wow,
like-
that's
I-
crazy.
Baby got some nice music.
He got
I
some
like
shit.
his
This
sound
was just-
too. Like, but
This just wasn't the one.
It wasn't the one. Do y'all
It's
think people
getting
tired of
too
that sound? Yeah, I
repetitive.
think everybody tired ass. I'm not gonna say the Atlanta sound is tired, but like it's It wasn't. It
But
just
for the
wasn't-
whole
yeah.
album,
It was
like,
like-
I needed some song to just sound
Stand out, right?
Yeah.
Nothing stood out. That's how you get me. The one
Like
song
you
that
could
stand
close
out
your eyes and you think you're still listening
to
to
the same song. You're like, turn this
Wow.
shit off.
And it
Oh,
wasn't
dang.
it wasn't versatile. It wasn't even no good features up there for real.
Except for Glorilla.
I like Low.
He got her on there.
Yeah. It's a song called
wait.
I don't
Featuring
I
know.
Glow.
was having this
Yeah.
debate, and this is totally off topic. But since you said you
That's
like
what she do.
Glorilla,
Yeah, I like
Mhm.
Glorilla.
who do you guys think look better, Glorilla or Sexy Red?
I don't find
I
put it like this.
I don't
They're both
find
beautiful black women. And
That's a good answer.
yeah, more power to them. But I think
when they might be in his next film.
Yeah, you're gonna get me caught up.
Fuck with no
I
connection.
want the real answer.
Okay, real
Who you think
answer?
look better.
I feel like how sexy represent herself is definitely not something I'm attracted to. So,
But the look, face cards.
face card.
glow.
Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, I think-
Exactly. I
that's
told
not
you
even-
this shit. Why
Right.
do you
I
keep?
said sexy.
Oh, I think sexy looks better too.
I didn't call you that day when I was having this debate.
Oh, I
You
think
said Glorilla too.
all appearance and everything aside, this up.
Sexy Red got all the face tats, right?
Yeah.
Right,
I
but
want-
if you
get for
look
fresh
at
face-
a clean,
When she
fresh
posted
picture,
like a nice picture, just lip gloss, natural.
I would
face,
need a
long
side by
natural
side
hair,
to give an accurate
Glorilla,
depiction.
I don't like her. I don't like her nose.
Glorilla.
Glorilla?
Glow.
Because
I
I'm
don't
thinking,
like her
I'm thinking
nose.
of pre-famous
I
Glorilla,
like a
and I
cute
know
nose.
we talk. Yeah,
Glow look crazy.
pre-famous Glorilla does look
man.
different.
Crazy.
But like I said, both beautiful black
They
women.
both. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Since we talk about beautiful black women,
Money
what
make you look great though.
yeah,
There's a lot of
'cause
women that glow up when
Well,
you get the
sexy
bread.
money ain't really.
But I don't feel like sexy glowed up really though. Like,
No,
think
she
she like
hasn't.
that
She don't
gutter
even
look.
wear
That's her-
makeup.
That's her thing.
Yeah.
Like,
She
Yeah.
did?
Like imagine her at your red carpet event, like
who? Give me my marketing true. Get my marketing up. Please come to the event. Come to the movie.
nah,
Shoot.
females will love that. You invite
Word.
sexy.
Word. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna be
Who
like,
music
Let
y'all
me talk
like?
to
It's
management.
The crazy part is everybody loves sexy though. Like,
No, you fuck with sexy,
everybody
but it's
fuck with
like you
sexy.
right.
but
She's
once you
dirty.
just start
Like, it
talking
look-
about fucking with somebody and are they attractive is two different things. I fuck with so many people
That's a good point.
that just ain't nowhere near my type.
That's a good point.
All right, so since we talk about women in music, what's your thoughts on Doechii? Do y'all think she's the next face of hip hop, or people just throwing her in her face?
Throwing up.
It's
her
probably
in
a
the
mix.
face.
It's probably a mix.
I fuck with Doechii.
Cause
Like
she's really good.
yeah.
But when you get that marketing engine behind you, it's like it doesn't even matter how good you are sometimes. But she's fire. I like their music.
Fire? Wow.
Yeah,
I think she's
more
fire.
creative.
She's more versatile than a
Yeah.
lot of these people. Like you see,
But fire.
Sexy and
I think
Glow
her
can't
best
do
songs
it.
are ahead of her. Put it like that. Like
Never heard her music.
yeah, her best songs, like her
Really?
commercial hits, is gonna be
Never
is
heard.
ahead of her.
I think
at
she.
least I don't think I did.
You probably did, but you didn't know it was her because she on like mad features that I didn't even realize. So I started researching the topic.
Yeah, I like her a
Yes,
lot.
sir.
I think the best female rapper is Lotto right now.
I like Glorilla.
I'm,
Cause she pop her shit.
I'm rocking with Lotto.
I like
right now.
Lotto. Lotto pop her
She
shit.
is
See, that's
she-
somebody that I like
yeah.
her music and she's very attractive.
Very.
So
Yeah.
it's like I like both.
coming up.
Yeah, nah, I like Lotto too.
So she's
Nobody
your
fuck with
type?
Meg.
I like Glorilla. I like
No, I'm
Glorilla
talking
music.
about
What?
attractiveness.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Lotto's
Lotto,
attractive.
I think she's the best out of all the
He love
girls.
Meg.
Oh, just checking.
Meg?
He love Meg. Bro,
This
he
is
love
bad.
Meg.
This is bad.
Bro, yo.
Absolute bad.
I could
I'm a
validate
Glorilla
this.
fan.
This man love Meg.
Where is he getting this
Wait,
from?
what do you mean, like the music or
Aesthetic, her look.
Really?
First of
you
all,
send Meg in the
Oh,
group
'cause
chat
her
all
ass.
the time.
Her ass.
he's getting me
The
confused.
body is one thing.
He's getting me
Another.
confused with someone else in the group chat.
Meg is cute, but
Nah,
when
Meg
she,
is look
She
good.
the baddest.
but when she
a
be
cutie.
making that face, that laugh.
Yeah, I don't know.
She a cutie though, but
He
you
get me
ain't
mixed
gonna
up.
saying
Bro,
Meg's the baddest.
I know I'm not.
though.
I know I'm not.
Like Lotto and Meg, are
I
you
got Lotto
kidding
for
me?
sure.
Picking Lotto.
I got a lot of
Like,
well,
come
then
on.
again,
That's
I like
colorism.
Meg
That's
ass.
colorism.
Meg got nice,
Meg
and her
got a-
shit natural. She
Yeah.
natty.
Body, but I'm saying face.
Right?
though.
Yeah,
not-
Lotto.
No,
It's
yeah.
natural, right?
But Lotto is that
I feel like
bitch.
natural
I'm
wins.
sorry.
I love Lotto.
I don't really care whether it's natural or not to keep it a stack. But I feel like
I'm
Lotto,
surprised you said that.
I feel like Lotto right now, in terms of her creative expression, aesthetic, everything, she on point. It's like, remember when Nicki Minaj came out and she like looked the best, rapped the best,
That's
everything
why
the
I feel
best?
like Lotto is coming up. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like she's gonna be that girl.
Yeah,
For sure.
I like her, but I like in terms of like female rappers,
She could rap.
I like Glorilla the best.
No,
For real?
Lotto
I
rap way
even
better
fuck
than
with
Glow.
JT though.
JT,
I feel like they missed their time. It's over
JT
for
and them, they're like
Yeah.
perfect examples of like when you get money, you glow up to a whole different level. I think they did
Because
that
JT
right.
was
But
ugly
JT
before she had money.
But
We gonna
JT
be
into a
like,
whole lot of
JT
different
straight.
stuff too, because she into like fashion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
JT's alright.
I don't think any of them are really ugly,
No, her
but
face.
Oh yeah, no,
She's alright.
She mid. I'm talking about
Oh, wow.
music.
But her music
Man.
is fire. She got
She
way
look better
better.
than Sexy Red and Glorilla. JT.
You
100%.
see- well,
She do.
Uh-huh.
She look
Carisha
better than
fire.
Sexy.
We ain't
That's what
talking about
she-
Carisha.
Carisha?
No,
Yeah.
Miami.
Miami. Oh, Miami.
She fire.
Fire.
She don't rap though, do she?
Shit, personality now, chill.
Oh, I'm about to say,
She don't rap, dude. She was in a
didn't know
whole
she
rap group.
I remember she was
Girls,
yeah,
and then she.
What you thought she did?
dropped songs,
I thought she
feel
stopped
like
rapping
She still
and started doing a
dropped
talk show or
music.
something.
No, we just
got
stopped
her
fucking with her.
podcast. She still dropped music, but I
She's
feel like
fucking with him,
JT is more of
like-
the artist. She's
I'm about
more
to say,
of
I
the
thought she used to
personality.
write her raps and shit like that.
Who?
JT.
Yeah,
She
she's
used to
still an
write for-
artist. She got good music. I'm
Yeah.
saying Carisha don't really drop like that though.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in terms of aesthetic and everything involved, I'll put Lotto at the top. But if just in terms of music, I like Glorilla.
So who